Hey, what's up guys and gals? Sanitary 103, always encouraging clean eating and clean and healthy lifestyle. So in today's video, I'm going to go over my top 10 foods and or vitamins to help improve your brain power. If you're having a hard time concentrating in general, let's say on a test, you're getting really distracted, and or you're just getting older, a lot of times cognitive decline can happen. And a lot of people with health and fitness, they get so bombarded with the physical aspect, which you shouldn't neglect, but the brain is kind of like the motor, all right? It's the engine that starts the car, so to speak, so it definitely should not be neglected. Food number one are whole grains. We're talking about the brown rice, the whole wheat pasta. And the reason for this is that when you ingest these carbohydrates, these slower digesting carbohydrates, it's gonna turn into glucose, it's gonna go into the bloodstream, and then eventually get to your brain. That's why if you've noticed when you haven't eaten in a while and you're starving, what happens? Physically, you get really tired, but also mentally, right? You get really hazy. You can't really think. Your memory gets kind of hazy in general. So by consuming more whole grains, it's gonna help you improve your concentration in general. Also, you wanna stick with carbohydrates other than whole grains that are lower on the glycemic index, such as sweet potatoes and yams, because you don't want that crazy insulin spike. On to food number two to help improve your brain, and that is nuts. Peanuts, cashews, almonds, they are all good for you. They have good healthy fats, but they have an essential vitamin to help improve and lessen the chances of cognitive decline, and that is vitamin E. Vitamin E is an essential vitamin to help improve your brain, okay? So definitely get your nuts. On to food number three, and that is fish, but more specifically, oily fish. I'm talking about good old salmon. They have good omega-3s and omega-6s. Now your body actually cannot produce essential fatty acids, aka EFAs, so it's definitely imperative to get oily fish into your diet. Other good sources of oily fish include sardines, which are kind of gross. I don't really eat those, but I gotta throw that out there. Mackerel in moderation, and I did mention salmon already, and also trout. These are really good to help improve your memory. All right, let's move on to food number four, and that is pumpkin seeds. They're really good to lessen chances of memory loss, improve concentration. They're very good for you, and they also contain zinc, which is an essential vitamin that your body needs. On to food number five, and this should be a part of everyone's main staple in their diet, and that is good old broccoli. Now, broccoli not only improves your brain function, but it also is really low in calorie, has a good amount of fiber. You can eat a ton of it without packing on a lot of calories, and it also has an essential vitamin to help improve that brain power, to improve that concentration, and that's vitamin K. Moving on to number six, and this is a specific vitamin I want to talk about briefly, and that is good old vitamin C. Everyone knows about vitamin C. Get it from orange juice. It's really good to help with your immune system, especially if you're feeling really sick, but it's also really good for your brain. A lot of people overlook that, so make sure to get your vitamin C. But in terms of how to get it, a lot of people will say orange juice, but orange juice, it's not bad for you, but consuming a lot of orange juice because of all that sugar, it's not really that necessary. I prefer to eat the actual orange, so that's a good source of vitamin C right there. Eat the actual orange instead of the huge glasses of orange juice, because if you down a couple of those, next thing you know, you might have like 60-80 grams of sugar in you, and you don't really need that. In addition, having the actual orange and eating it is going to keep you a little bit more satiated because you're going to be chewing down on it. It's going to take a little bit more time to peel it, and hopefully by that time, it's going to hit your brain and you're going to be satisfied instead of just guzzling, cups and cups of orange juice. On to food number seven. This has been strongly suggested through multiple studies, especially in the United States at various colleges / universities, to help delay the onset of short-term memory loss, and that is blueberries. Now, I am a strong proponent in all the berry family, the strawberries, the raspberries, the blackberries, and in this case, definitely the blueberries. Good form of antioxidants in general, and also is going to help improve your brain power, so make sure you get your blueberries. On to essential food number eight to help improve your brain power. And before I go over it, it's basically very common within a hamburger. It's one of the toppings inside. Care to guess what it is? It's not cheese, it's not mushrooms, not lettuce. Getting closer, it's tomatoes. Tomatoes have antioxidants that are essential to help lessen the chances of getting dementia and even Alzheimer's, and that antioxidant is called lycopene. This is extremely essential because it helps minimize the chances of that free radical damage that can occur within the cell that's been shown medically when someone has dementia or Alzheimer's, so make sure you get your tomatoes. On to number 9, and let's talk about vitamins and folic acid. Vitamin B6, B12 is really essential. Lessen the chances of Alzheimer's as well. It helps improve your cognitive ability. So anytime you have foods that are abundant in vitamins with the letter B in it, it's very good. B6, B12 are essential. And also, if you can't get it throughout your diet, in order to make it a little bit more safe, you might want to try a multivitamin as well. So definitely get your vitamins. And last but not least, to improve your brain function, make sure you're clicking on all cylinders and you're at full capacity. And this is just a little ingredient, I guess you could say, and that is sage. It's supposed to help with cognitive ability, lessen chances of memory loss. You could just sprinkle a little bit of sage on your food. So sage is definitely something to consider if you want to improve your brain function. That's about it for this video. Comments or questions are always welcome. Be sure to subscribe to my channel for all the latest in diet, health, and fitness if not already. I put out at least 2 to 3 new videos per week. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.